Just about 18 hours until polls open on Election Day tomorrow. We begin in New York City, where the mayoral candidates are working hard to get their message out to voters. All eyes on the race as front-runner Democratic nominee Zohran Mamdani, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, and Republican candidate Curtis Sliwa crisscrossed the 5 boroughs to campaign.
This morning, Mamdani marched across the Brooklyn Bridge. Cuomo will be on a bus tour, and Sliwa will hold an election eve blitz. Eyewitness News reporter Lauren Glassberg in the newsroom with more on their final pitches to voters. Lauren?
And Sandra and David, it is the final day before voters decide who should be the next mayor of New York City, a race between a one-time vigilante, a former governor, and a Democratic socialist upstart. This race is driving huge voter engagement. Early voting ended yesterday with the strongest turnout so far, with 151,000 ballots cast yesterday, bringing a total of early voting to more than 735,000 ballots. That is a record turnout.
This campaign is in her memory.
Curtis Sliwa, the Republican candidate, was on Coney Island this morning at a subway station. It's what he does every morning, but today's station is where a year ago, Debrina Kawam, a homeless woman, was burned alive on the F train. Sliwa has campaigned about safer subways and a safer city.
Today, this final day of campaigning is dedicated to a victim who represents all victims of violent crime in New York City who have been forgotten.
Andrew Cuomo was in the Bronx this morning. He's on a 5-borough bus tour today with stops in Washington Heights, Flushing, Chinatown, Flatbush, and Staten Island. While recent polls show Cuomo trailing Mamdani by double digits, Cuomo believes he can tap into moderates, Republicans, and undecideds to win the race.
New Yorkers want change. I can bring the change and make the change, and that's what they know. You feel it all across the city. And we're going to win. We're going to win tomorrow, and we're going to make a better city than ever before.
And this morning, Zohran Mamdani, the Democratic nominee and frontrunner, crossed the Brooklyn Bridge carrying a banner saying, "Our time is now." He was joined along the way by Democratic leaders and spoke outside City Hall to deliver what is essentially his closing address to the city. His campaign has been about addressing the affordability issue in New York.
Let them feel the light of City Hall when their late night bus home is faster and freer and safer too. Let them feel the light of City Hall when the clock strikes midnight to mark the first day of a new month, and the rent payment that looms doesn't make them feel a pit in their stomach.
Now, last night, Mamdani was at the Knicks game, up in the cheap seats, suggesting that he is a man of the people. He is not planning any other events until tonight. But Cuomo and Sliwa will be out and about all day. We'll be following their campaigns closely. David?